Now, El Chapo has 24 hours to respond to this. We are all eating, beloved. Why would you do that? Once upon a time, a long time ago, I created an Instagram account to follow a goat. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Dimma here. In today's video, I am going to be I'm laughing because guys, I was bored 2 nights ago and I told you guys to just share secrets with me. I've seen people do this on their stories before. Jackie has done it on her stories. So I was like, okay, let me tell you guys to share secrets with me because I was really bored and I wanted something to cheer me up. And you guys started sending me crazy things. Guys, I laughed and laughed until I started crying, and then I started reacting to them on my Insta stories with these gifs, GIFs and memes, but I think that they were really not, I wanted to react to these things real time. And I know that you guys are interested or wondering about this hair. Guys, these are braids. This is the same hair that I talked about in my previous video. If you've not seen my last video, I'm going to have it linked somewhere up here. I'm also kind of low-key, just like at this point where I'm at right now, kind of tired of wigs that require a lot of gelling and gluing. I respect the glue industry, but I'm dealing with a lot. With this, I think I'm going to go from the bottom to the top because I received a lot. The first one whispers, your name is the password to all my social media accounts. Don't tell anybody. This is actually funny and cute to me that I'm actually somebody's password. My sister bullied me, so I hid her phone. My dad later bought her a new one. He pained me. I'm sorry. Your sister's God, the God that your sister serves, that God is a living God. So you were the weapon fashioned against her and you did not prosper. So, moving on. The next one says, I'm going to Dubai for the D. Someone says here that I once sued and got about 90 million. I don't know what currency this is in, but even in Naira here, sis, I'm trying to be like you. Somebody come and do something that requires suing. I'm gonna sue you. I already reacted to this one on my Insta stories. It says, I paid a man to be beat up by soldiers. He physically assaulted and sexually harassed a mentee. It's not legal, but the police kept joking about it and said he was just playing and the girl was rude. Well, that's lovely. Tomorrow, like I said on my Insta stories, he will keep his assault to himself since he's going around wielding his assault like a weapon. How do you go, it also shows you, because I've talked about this before here, and I talked about how in certain situations, harassment and assault is not even something that the authorities take seriously, okay? So this is beautiful. Tomorrow, before he touches another person, he will think about his life. This is also really crazy because I already reacted to this on my stories. And this person says, I went into the office early and rubbed yam pills on my co-worker's desk because she stole my idea. I think that they kind of asked for something evil, going stealing from somebody, you know? But you're really creative in the way you dished out the evil. So this person says, try changing my course of study a few weeks ago, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. See, right? I would highly recommend that if you really want to do this, do this. I've told you guys on this channel before of how I regret not changing my course during my undergrad. Like after my first year, I hated the course that I was doing and I really wanted to change it, but then I didn't change it because of just very stupid reasons. I don't know what your reasons are, but if you feel that this is something you really have to do, then do it. I regret it up until today, not changing from banking to business management. I regret it. So if it's something that you want to do, do it. Okay, I used a different account to stalk a guy in my church I like, but he doesn't know that it's me. Hack, 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 hack. Sis, we've all done this before. I remember doing it, I'm not even gonna lie. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I created an Instagram account to follow a goat. My parents don't know where I'm currently serving. Ooh. I feel like, are you sure you don't want them to know where you're serving? God forbid if something happens, I feel like your parents should know where exactly to come look for you. You know? That's me, Sha. There's a lot of you here saying that you have a crush on me. You know, and you're saying, don't tell anybody the secret. Please, if you're my lover, I want you to tell the world that you love me, you know? But there are so many of those. I have a crush on you, I love you, and I'm very thankful for all of that. So made about $1,000 in 2 weeks making and selling pink lip balm in order to buy my filming equipment for YouTube. Go girl, please. This is the kind of story I like to hear. You know, she needed money, she made it happen. Love it. Next one is I broke my mom's expensive glassware, deleted the CCTV footage from the kitchen and blamed our dog. Guy, this is actually killing me because we go get CCTV sometimes and we're like, oh, it shows us everything. Imagine living with people who can actually delete footage. I understand your panic. I've been there before. But fam, you deleted the footage. I never dated before. I'm single as stupor. Trust me, this is the story of a lot of people's lives. Okay? My secret is I have a girl crush on you, and if I were a guy, I may as well have fought to win your heart. You people stay there. I don't know if men are listening to this. Women would have fought or are about to fight to win my heart. Okay. My brother is allergic to peanuts, so I mixed peanut butter in his stew because he said feminism is a threat to the nation. He spent the rest of the week in the hospital. Jesus Christ. Please so, I take God beg you people, right? First of all, like I understand that some people don't get feminism, but this is dangerous play. God forbid if something had happened to him. Oh my God. I know how annoying it can be if people don't get what feminism stands for, but please, it's not that deep. It can never be that deep. Okay, so this one says, I like someone, but I can't be the one to make the first move. I just can't. I'm not sure if I agree with this because sometimes you have to take it by force. Honestly. And sometimes men can be clueless. Like they've already ruled you off in their head and like, I don't stand a chance. So try your luck. I have about 2 or 3 here that I already reacted to on my stories. One is in SS3, I switched school and moved to another state without my parents knowing. This is one of the reasons I actually wanted to do this video because I have questions for the person that sent me this. How? El Chapo has 24 hours to respond to this. Because guys, do you people know how boarding houses are in Nigeria? They look like prisons. Like Nigerian prisons are not, I don't know about Nigerian prisons, but they have high walls with electric fences sometimes. They are proper facilities for you to escape or leave one without the school authorities, a boarding school, right? Contacting your parents, and then you go and start a whole new life in another state. How? Please. I need to know. Okay, so this one says, I'm engaged to the love of my life, but I still fancy some other person. Okay, so I'm so scared of childbirth. Sis, this is all of us, or has been all of us at a point. There are some videos that you will see. I'm getting married to my ex-boyfriend's best friend. You know the thing here, you should not let your ex or past acquaintances block you from love. I honestly believe that is what it should be. And it's so funny because when I posted this on my stories and reacted to it, I started getting stories. I remember somebody I know told me of a couple that she knows. Basically, the guy's best friend was always the person coming to make peace. Oh, you guys should just, make peace. He's sorry, think about it and all that good stuff. And one day, this mediator came and said, I want you. Do you want me back? And the girl wanted her back, and that's it. Some people were asking me, does this mean that the ex is going to be a best man? Nigga, I don't care what it means. All I know is that people from your past should not block you from love. So this one says, I'm still a virgin, but nobody knows, even my family and closest friends. Sis, you're not the only one. You're not alone. Life and social media and media, everything tries to make it look sometimes as if certain types of people don't exist. They exist, and you're not the only one. And I feel like if you're a virgin up until this point in your life, you have a reason, right? Whatever it is, personal, religious, you have a reason. And nobody's business. Nobody should judge you, It's always like a status or something in your life that you can change whenever you're ready. So, it's okay. Nothing do you. The next one is, I traveled to see my boyfriend and lied to my mom that I went for a wedding. Well, That's the thing about boyfriends. They make you lie. A lot. To family members. This one says, I can't tell my boyfriend that his cousin is still asking me out. Sis, you have every opportunity at this point in your life to tell this story in a way that is standing straight, like upright, okay? Do it now and just make it clear before this cousin will come and tell an upside down story. I've seen it happen before. And then you're now asked at that point, why didn't you say anything? You'll be like, oh, I did not want to offend or upset. Tell it now. That's my take on this. Because people who don't respect boundaries, they don't just have respect at all, right? He knows that you're obviously dating his cousin and he's still asking you out. He does not respect you. He does not respect his cousin. When he goes to tell the story, if God forbid something comes up, he will not tell it with respect. Told him I was pregnant 3 days ago and I've been ignoring him, but I'm not. He touched the nerve. This one says, my best friend saw our exam questions before the exam and didn't tell me I failed, she passed. I don't condone cheating, but there's something off in this relationship. I just feel like there is. Why? Why would she look at it and not tell you? This says, I'm pregnant for my ex, but my present fiancé thinks it's his. My ex doesn't know about it. I'm in love with 2 men. Wow. How? Like, when people say this, I actually get, men are a lot, you know? Just processing one with my head is too much. Talk more processing 2 of them at the same time. Sis, you're strong. Okay, my boyfriend and bestie were doing shit behind my back, so I leaked both their nudes. So this says, I was 14, I was caught with my computer science teacher in secondary school, I got expelled. This story is actually upsetting me a little bit because that secondary school teacher is a pedophile or pedophile. I don't know how the word is pronounced. You know, a 14-year-old girl is underage, probably doesn't know better, thought she was curious, thought she was smart. Because I feel like somebody was taken advantage of in this situation, and sometimes institutions will punish the people who ideally probably didn't know better. So I don't know. I started learning how to play the guitar because I saw my crush playing it. Sis, you're preparing for that relationship because you're trying to have things in common with him. It's a good thing. I low-key want to sleep with this married guy just because he is cute and nothing else. Please, don't do it. I once broke the hot water flask but acted as shocked as the rest of the family to see the water leaking. Finally got the courage to break up with a guy. When he started crying, I said it was April. April Fool. Sis, you see, if you want to let go of someone for a reason, fam, I feel like we should remember the reason. I kind of get what you mean, that he started crying and you had to say it was April Fool's. I'm sorry. This is just very funny because I can just imagine his face or imagine him crying and how you kind of backtracked immediately. That's funny. Shot my shot at a man and he cuffed me politely. He's now on Twitter subbing me low-key. Men are what? Men are trash. I'm in Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm traveling to Lagos to be with a guy I met briefly, trying my luck. Sis, be careful. I am happy for you, but please be careful. Please. And make sure that you have a plan B and backup and you're with your own money somewhere. And if trouble starts, you can pack up and go. Please, I hope you have a backup plan. I don't think it's a bad idea. I just want you to be prepared because things might go south. So please be prepared. You look like Lauren from Love is Blind. I've actually gotten this a lot. I work in PR, but I don't like people. I understand how hard this can be. People are stressful, man. Even when you're not working in PR, people are already stressful. So good luck. I pick my nose and throw it behind my bed as food for the gecko that lives under my bed. Wow. People always ask me if I was your sister because we had the same surname. Love you. Are you serious? Hey, yeah. There are not a lot of Umehs that I know, actually. So I actually understand why people would ask this. Lied to my parents about failing uni 3 years in a row. Are they Nigerian parents? Because if it was Nigerian parents that you've told them for three, they will go and meet the lecturers that you failed uni 3 years in a row. Why were you lying to them though, sis? Why? I've been cheating with boyfriend's best friend's brother. It's been 2 years now. He's my side, I'm his side. I'm relocating to Canada, but none of my co-workers know. Sis, it's not a must that they must know before something will happen to the plane that is going to Canada. I think I'm in love with my best guy friend. I'm seeing a lot of people who are in love with their close male friends here. What's going on? I like the smell of deodorant in my man's armpits after a long day of work. I made my first million last year. Love it. My little sister refused to wash plates one night, so I put them in her school bag. I let my boyfriend sleep in my house anytime my parents, both pastors, traveled to preach the gospel. I can read minds if I get your eyeballs, but the issue is when I will have that time again. Haven't had any of my vices in 21 days. You'll be all right. This is Lent. Jesus is going to be suffering from now till Easter. You might as well pack well. This one says, I think I'm in love with someone that I've been talking to for 2 days. Sis, have you watched Love is Blind? You're actually not as fast as you think. People fall in love under 24 hours. You're not as fast as you think you are. One time in JSS2, I was there to carry my pant like a hanky to the dining hall. I did. Then one Holy Mary snitched and made me cut grass. Had blisters like birthmarks. Fam, if I saw you in the dining hall near me carrying your pants like a hanky, I'm going to snitch too. We are all eating, beloved. Why would you do that? Me, I'm very particular about where I put food in my mouth, so I'll probably be that Holy Mary who will snitch. Guys, that's it. I have to go now, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought that this was really fun to do. I couldn't read everything, but guys, you guys sent me some really crazy stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.